Hi, Minasan. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Abby Kareen, and we are back with Attack on Titan, episode 25, and I believe it's called Night of the End, which sounds terrible. I don't know. I don't want it to end for my boy Levi or Hanji, honestly, because no, never mind. I want everyone to live. I was like trying to select a few to live. I'm like, no, I even want Eren to live, but like, I know this is Attack on Titan, so that's not the case. At some point, somebody's gonna go. I'm not ready for it. But we're just gonna jump in. The team's together, a team. They're ready to go save the world, and I'm here for it. So if we can all just like stay alive and at least protect Falco, I'll be happy. Because Falco keeps getting like the brunt of it all. Like, what's his name? Is it Nicholas, the guy who was in love with Sasha? Like he like had him as a hostage, and then Connie had him as a hostage. Everyone had Falco as a hostage, and what did he do? Anyway, you can find the full version of this on our Patreon. There you can find other shows as well. Imon has actually just dropped some solo reactions, which is awesome. She just did a walk down like memory lane watching The Truman Show. So definitely go check that out. That's a great movie. I'm glad that she watched it because that's one of her favorites. She talks about that one a lot, and it is a good one. It has Jim Carrey. So please go watch, go support, and just be entertained because yeah, we're doing it. We're having fun. But let's get into this. I don't know why I'm smiling. Literally, it's all about to go to hell. So here we go. Is this Jean talking? Oh, what are we? Oh, yeah, the finest liquor. Aww. Babies. Yeah, that's Jean. Oh, look at us. This is a dream, though. Yeah, this is like what he's. Oh. Shut up, Hanji. Waking him up from his good dream. What happened right before? Okay. Who is the lady? That kind of looked like me. That kind of looked like Mikasa. Was that Mikasa? Is Levi walking? Oh no, it's Mikasa. Never mind. Okay, I really thought Levi was just the man. Like, I'm gonna get up and walk now. Thank you, Hanji. It's just like, what can allies do unless, I don't know, it's such a giant titan. I just don't. It'll always be my captain. Nope. She didn't have to think about that. Good. Okay, good. Y'all, I already told you, Mikasa's gonna be the one to do it. It's writing on the wall. It has to be her. It has to be her. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, and this is the question. Now that you actually, I'll hold off this for a second. I know. I feel like you're almost at like. Yeah, but genocide would also be wrong if everyone like came to the island and just wiped you guys out too. Like, I get what she's saying, but like, I don't know. Girl, you got the weight on your shoulders, don't you? I know, that's what makes me sad about. I wish. Oh, there goes. Oh, is that them? Oh my gosh, is that my? Oh, Erwin. Oh, wait. Petra. Oh, right, Nikkei. Oh, it was so good to. Marco. Oh, they done. Oh, they're stirring up the emotions. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, let me calm down. Oh, that looks good, actually. Hold on. Some stew or stew. Oh, we're all camping.
誰か手伝ってくれないかな。
散々殺し合った者同士で飯を囲むか。
Well, see, you're all human. I mean, y'all gotta eat. Y'all bleed.
エレン・イエーガーを放っておけば、お前らが望む世界が手に入るのだぞ。
Stop calling them devils.
我々はあと少しのところで、エレンとジークの接触を阻止できた。お前らが奴らの手助けをしなければ。
That's not helping y'all right now.
今正義を語ったのか。あんたが。
Yeah. You literally. Yeah, and you literally like let Eldians go out into the fields and die for y'all. So don't talk about don't talk. You're not righteous, bro.
お前たちは悪魔に見える。パラディ島脅威論は現実となり、今や世界は滅び。
Cause y'all. Well, he didn't make him. Oh, here we go. You want to talk about history? Let's talk about the history of Ymir. I mean, true, but still. Yeah, you can't. God, I need to stop talking because literally it can go back and forth, but that's the problem. We can just keep going back and forth. You know, food. She's right. Food. Food is a way to get people to calm down. Yeah, that's Hanji. I love you. I think Mikasa can. Oh, is there? Do tell. I mean, I feel like Zeke. Yeah, I don't know. Which is so interesting, because like... She's like, let me get my ring. Are you gonna Jedi her? Save your dad? Well, we don't know if he's technically dead, but there was a gunshot. Food's ready! Oh, thank God, Hanji. Can we get our boy up? Can we get Levi up? He needs to eat. I don't think she cares. She was yeah, she was already about to go. Gasp.
レベリオであなたにまんまとやられたからね。イエレン、あなたの過去を洗いざらい調べて驚いた。マーレに併合された小国出身と偽った。ジークと初めて出会った時から。マーレに失望していたあなたはある物語を作り出した。
I mean, people do that.
王子様と世界を救う奇跡の物語。自らを嘘で塗り固め。
Can she get out of there? Like, why can't she just like hang out and eat some stew?
何億もの命を救うという崇高な胸の高鳴りに身を任せ、これまでの遺恨などなきもののように喉へと流し込む。少し思い出してみませんか?
We really got into this episode. There was no intro, no breathing room.
ライナー・ブラウン。
Oh, is she just calling people out?
あなたが壁に穴を開けたことで。
She's literally just calling it all out. Okay. She doesn't care.
あなたも随分と調査兵団を殺したそうですね。普段は良識人のあなたがあそこまで派手に軍港を破壊すると。
I don't know. She's got him there. I mean, this isn't anything new though.
あなたは車力を撃つためにそこにいるファルコ少年めがけ勇猛果敢に雷装を撃ち込みました。そこにいる少女ガビによってサシャが撃ち殺され。
We remember. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, all the fans know this. You don't need to rub it in.
美味しいです、ハンチさん。おかわりありますか?
No, she probably makes some good food. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, She knows what's up.
何でしたっけ？以前教えてもらったあなたの親友の名前は。そうだ、マルコだ。
Woman.
彼の死に兄が関わってる。
Woman, stop stirring the pot.
もう兄から聞いたんですか？マルコの死の真相を。
I mean, she'll be honest.
立体起動装置を取り上げた。だからマルコは巨人に加え。
兄は俺の命令に従っただけだ。俺は正体がバレることを恐れ、マルコが巨人に殺されればうまく口封じができると思った。俺はマルコはその場から動けないまま巨人に食われた。
I would not want to be. I'd be leaving. I'd be sleeping because this is a very intense conversation.
俺たちはまだ話し合ってないって。
今からでも遅くないよ。これだけしのぎを削り殺し合った者同士が。
It's true.
誰が想像できただろうか。私たちが火を囲んで食事するなんて。
Hanji, can she be our president? Like, Hanji 2024, let's go.
俺はなんでマルコが巨人に食われているんだと思った。そして怒りに身を任せてその巨人を殺した。
罪悪感で頭がおかしくなっちまったんだろ。
許せないでくれ。俺は本当にどうしようもない。
もういいって。
すまない。
Snap out of it. Jeez. Ooh, we got a Mikey on our hand here. Got a brand new Mikey. Shoot.
私たちは皆殺しにすることが希望でした。世界から認めてもらい許してもらうために、そしたらお父さんやお母さんがレベリオのみんなが消えてなくなることになりました。ずうずうしいことは分かってますが、皆さんの助けが必要です。どうか私たちに力を貸してください。地ならしを一緒に止めてください。お願いします。お願いします。お願いします。お願いします。お願いします。
Oh my god, shivers. Whew, I need to.
どこ行くんだ、ジャン。
It's gonna take it. Let him have a minute.
どうするの？
Seconds. Just, you know what? Sometimes people just need to just take a moment to themselves and you know, recover and just think about things. So now you care about her. This is what I've been pissed off about this man, and I will talk about this later. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. They woke you up. I'm sorry about that. I will shoo them all away. That was a very beautiful, intense scene.
出発の時間だ。
協力してくれるの？
I just feel like Eren's already there. Like, it's been like a full day. Those guys could probably get there in like a couple hours. Oh yeah, I forgot his face healed. I'm like, oh, look at him. I always forget they heal themselves. I know they can, but
ガビ、蹴って悪かった。大丈夫か？
大丈夫。平気。
ライナー、お前には謝らない。
and honestly, you don't have to. That's also a thing. You don't have to forgive someone if you're not ready to forgive them. There is also a point where you do need to look at the what.
止めろ。
Okay.
何かあったようだ。
港が家が
Great.
占拠されています。
Well, let Annie go down there and knock. Look, she can take out all the. Well, I don't want anyone else to die, but
戦闘態勢でした。
God dang, they're prepared. And him with his gun. Who's he got now? Her. Great, fabulous. He just. I was so done with Flock. Look at him. Fucking crazy. He's. Thank God it's over. I need a moment. This episode was really important it was. And I mean, there's so many. First things first, no one is innocent here. Except maybe Historia. I'll say that. Maybe Historia is innocent here. But no one is innocent. Everyone here has done something wrong in someone else's eye, but maybe good in their eye. It's all about perspective, and it's all about like there's just so much to it. And this is what's beautiful about this show is this is literally humanity. This is kind of where we're at right now, even like with the whole Ukraine thing. It's just like, sorry, the war on Ukraine. I'm going to say it very clearly. That's what it is. But and then there's other wars that are happening as well and have been happening for years. If you look at in Africa, you know, there's so many wars there as well within tribes and whatnot. But it's just like, this is always the case. Everyone has their own perspective. Everyone has their own reasonings. Everyone wants to fight for their own justice or for the good of the world or for the good of their people. And so they're willing to do things. And so we're never able to see anyone else's perspective and never able to hear anyone and talk to anyone because we're bashing each other. And that's what's happening here. It would have continued to happen. It was happening for 2,000 years where it's just this back and forth, back and forth. And I know it's been mentioned in this show before, but it's just like, when does it stop? Okay, so yeah, I think it was when Armin was talking, I don't know if it was to Connie or what the situation was, but I think it was when they were talking about, you know, feeding Falco to, you know, potentially the mom or whatever. But it's just like, okay, so yeah, we do that now, but then, you know, who's to say they won't come back for vengeance and do this to us? And it's just like, it's a back and forth. And it's like, there has to be a point where we break the cycle, and there might be a good long period where the cycle is broken, but then, you know, eventually something might start up again. And that's unfortunately like the pattern of humanity. But if no one steps up and says, hey, we actually do need to stop this, or like talk, like what Hanji was the moderator here, and I loved her for it. She was her and actually Yelena, even though Yelena was kind of stirring the pot, but for a reason. It was important to acknowledge everyone's sins here. And as hard as it is to hear some of these things, like the Marco thing, that would have, if I was Jean, I feel for Jean, I would have been very, very angry and would have probably punched Reinar too. But it's just like, there has to come a point where you do talk. And Hanji said it best, like, who would have thought that after all we've been doing to each other, we'd be sitting here in the woods sharing stew together? And it's true. It's just like, here they are having to work together now and hear each other now. And that's where that's where you always have to get to. It's just like, yeah, we're going to have conflict. We're going to have crisis. We're going to have wars. But there has to be a point where it can break and you hear each other. And, you know, it's always, as I'm sure many of you have been in the comment sections, not even for our channel, but for channels in general, or just like stuff related to Attack on Titan, you know, people go back and forth and say, you know, like, take Gabby for I can't talk. Take Gabby for example. I mean, like, you know, she came through to kill Sasha because Sasha, or not even Sasha, you know, whoever, but like Sasha died because of it. And then, you know, but look what happened to Gabby in the end, where it's just like the family. And then like, look at where, I'm trying to like give more examples. I'm doing a horrible job at it. But it's true. It's just like, everyone has killed each other. Everyone has wronged each other and everyone is hurting. But you have to push past that hurt and still understand that it's not just about us and our own feelings. It's about the bigger picture. And I feel like everyone's kind of stepped into a better place about looking at the bigger picture. And Jean was right. He's like, I don't have to forgive you, Reinar. And he does not. Like, we don't have to necessarily forgive people, but it doesn't mean that we should be stagnant and stubborn in what we're doing, because when you know it's not right, it's not right. And genocide is not right either way. But that's also, like, I love Hanji, and she's so right. Like, genocide is wrong, but at the same time, it's just like, what's to say what would happen in three years if, like, all this settles and then someone wants to take vengeance and do genocide on the island and kill everyone there because, I don't know, maybe some part someone got stomped in the end. And so like people wanted to take revenge on that. And then all the families, John's happy-go-lucky life that he's dreaming about, like, what if they came and just killed them next? It's just, so again, got to break the cycle. And this is a big step because so many different people from different perspectives sitting together and hearing each other. They're talking. They may not understand, they may not like it, but they're talking. And that's a big step in the right direction. And I will say, I feel so bad. I always forget his name. General Gabby's the guy. General Magath. There we go. A very interesting character, and I'm still trying to figure out how I really feel about him, is General Magath. Because it's interesting that he would call Jean and everyone still on the island devils when he himself has viewed, you know, the Eldians that have been in Marley devils as well. And, you know, again, I was trying to say it earlier, but there was just obviously so much conversation. But like, you know, when we first started this season, you see them at war and you see all the Eldians being used pretty much as meat shields, or not even meat shields, but like they're sacrificed. They're the first to go. And he wasn't batting an eyelash. And then you've seen him throughout this process care for Falco and especially Gabby. But then he wants to keep insulting the rest of them when there are just as many good people. I don't know. He's an interesting character, and I call BS on him the most, I think. Because like for him to just keep on insulting them, yet you can care for Gabby. What makes her different? What makes her so different from them? Gabby's fought in a war. Yes, she's a kid, whatever. They were kids. Eren was a kid once. I mean, they brought it up. Eren was a kid who watched his mom get eaten. And you're the one who sent those titans. So but again, pointing the finger is not going to help. And again, I'm happy with what Hanji did, and especially with food. I will tell you right now, if y'all are angry with somebody, food is one of the best ways to just like have everyone sit down and kind of calm down for a minute. Food is so healing. So I'm really happy that she made that stew out of nothing. Good for her. Gosh, I won't go on any more about that because it literally, again, there's so many different sides. The main thing for me is y'all got to empathize. And I know I said before, forgiveness is important, and it is important, but forgiveness is important when you're ready, and you can't force forgiveness or it's not authentic, and there's still going to be resentment, and then there's going to be some animosity in the end. So if Jean ever is ready to forgive Reiner, that day will come, but we can't fault him for not forgiving him right now. And that's, again, everyone's journey is different. I am happy that he has been kinder to Gabby because he didn't have to be. She still killed Sasha. He could have held that against her, and I'm sure in a way it's still there. It doesn't mean that's gone, but it's just like he knows that there's so much more to this now. So and hold up, I'm gonna go back. Who was that lady with him? Was he dreaming about Mikasa? Hold on. First of all, he's looking good at this table. I'll say that. He looks real good. I don't know, y'all. That looks like Mikasa. He was hoping he could get her. I mean, he still might, because I don't know about... I mean, I kind of always shipped her with Eren before all this really went down, but clearly not. But, That's a cute baby, though. That's such a cute baby. I'm just happy that they were able to talk. And I feel like this is something that is happening now. It's very, I won't go too much into it because, you know, it's, as much as I think it's important that we have platforms and we talk about it, it's not my place to talk about the Ukraine war right now, but it is interesting now versus think about like 1939 and how we treat prisoners of war. Because we could have just, you know, killed the prisoners of war right now, but you see them talking and we're hearing from them. And I'm not saying that they're right in what they're doing. Absolutely not. But like, if we would have just killed them, we would not have known that they've been lied to. So while, yes, they're not innocent in what they're doing, but it's just like, they've completely been fooled. And we may not have known that if we just would have, you know, taken them outside and whatever. But here we are listening to people and we're talking, and that's such a big step compared to what could have been. I mean, obviously there's still parts of the world where that does happen, but we are, even though there's anger and suffering, and being able to talk to people is also really important. And so, or if we don't, again, it's going to be something very similar to this, where it's just like, well, you did this to us, so or well, you did this to us, so So it's just like, you know, the back and forth. I get it, but at the same time, you really got to empathize. You really got to listen. And again, I appreciate Hanji, but that's it. I'm going to stop because I could keep going on, and I feel bad this has gone on long. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking in there. I would love to have like civil conversation with y'all about what you really thought about this episode and all of them having to be together and really talk it out. And again, Reiner and John, that was really intense. But I would love to hear from you. And shout out to Levi. Looking good, getting up. And shout out, oh, I want to see that again. Oh, shout out. That was such a beautiful moment with There it is. This is it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's everyone. I don't even remember all of Levi's team, because there's Petra, the other guy next to her. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. I remember that guy. What's his face is there too? I'm sorry. I'm not thinking. And Nikkei, Edwin. As long as the island has freedom, that's all that matters. Well, but who's really free? Especially with Flock. Fuck Flock. I'll say that last. Fuck Flock. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.